What's up, guys? This is Asios here, bringing you another League of Legends commentary. And today, I am playing Vladimir, the Crimson Reaper. We are going to be focusing on me today. I start out with boots and 3 health potions. I got a build that I will post in the description. Alright, and here I'm coming down to make sure they don't come in. And actually, he is thinking about coming in. We don't even see him.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
They're hiding down here in the bush. I got a gangplank top versus me. Got a Katarina mid. Lee Sin jungle. Alistar Corky bot, very strong lane. Got a Heimerdinger support on their side. I think it was a bit of a troll, but things happen.
Minions have spawned.
I'm actually going back here to get my 4th health potion. And there we go. So now I'm running back to the lane. Now, I just picked up Vlad recently today, and it was actually, I started off bad, and this is one of my better games, so I thought I'd record it and put it on YouTube for you guys. So here I am running the lane. I do miss a couple CS because I had to go back and get my 4th health potion. I missed the very first one, actually. I got back in time to get it. I missed it. I'm still very new to CS with Vlad. He's very different to CS with. I'm used to playing support / mid champions, and I've never really picked up Vlad until today, actually. And I watched a couple guides on him and how to harass with Q whenever it's up and things like that. So here we are. First few minutes is just me laning against Gangplank and harassing and me being horrible at CSing. Luckily I do start picking up the CSing in a few minutes. Actually, I think I out-CS everybody in this game. So, I know there's going to be a lot of people that play Vlad actually that do watch this video. If you could, give me some constructive feedback and things like that. Really looking forward to playing Vlad in the future. He's a very good champ. I like his playstyle a lot more than I thought I would. So here, what I'm doing is I'm just letting his lane push because I know Lee Sin is at blue, and that if he keeps pushing the lane, at least he'll come around for a gank soon. And actually, Lee Sin's coming out now, and he pings it, so I go in just to harass. But then he starts, the lane's pushing, and he backs off like he knows somebody's there. So Lee Sin goes to leave or loop around. I didn't realize this at the time, so I'm just trying to focus last hitting before it gets to my tower. And Lee Sin goes in. And at the time, I'm still just last hitting, not paying attention until right then. And by that time, I can't catch up to him. But right at the end, he flashes, so it does make it worthwhile that Lee Sin still came in and put that kind of pressure on him, even though that was my fault. We could have got a kill there. And for that, we do get up first blood really soon after that. Which we could have had the first blood. See the first blood right there. We could have had the first blood on Gangplank, but it didn't turn out to be that bad. I wasn't paying attention. And right here, I think Gangplank went back, so I'm just freezing my lane, even though in some cases you need to push it. I'm freezing it just for the fact that when he gets back, he's gonna have to overextend. So I froze it at the tower for a good little bit, and then obviously your lane's gonna push a little after that. So there I am, hopefully I get better at this as the future. I actually went to go back here, but I realized that I still have boots and 4 health potions. I haven't even used one, so why not put some pressure on? So with Vladimir, you can walk up and Q underneath the tower, walk out before the tower aggroes you. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to just last hit and then Q him under tower and walk away. I didn't want to go that deep because the tower would aggro me right there. So just farming. That's the main thing you can do with Vlad, according to like Dyrus and all of them that are high elo players that play Vlad on a regular basis. You can your main thing is to farm. Now right here, he's going back. I know he's going back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pushing the lane now. Now I still have 4 health potions. And I'm going to make him miss out CS. At the beginning, he's beating me 22 to 31 CS right now. And then I started denying him farm by pushing him on his tower. And he actually loses CS. Okay, maybe I don't push the tower right here. I'm sorry. It's been a long night today. So yeah, actually in this game, mid roams a lot. The Kennen does, not the Katarina. And he sees that I start dominating my lane. And he starts roaming top and trying to gank me a lot. I think I actually died to him twice in the laning phase. But here we're back again. I'm already level 6. He just turned level 6. And I do let my team know that he is level 6. I see him run back. Even though there's nothing I could do about it to stop him, he actually gets a kill with his ultimate across the map. So here I'm taking creep aggro so it doesn't hit the tower, just so I don't lose any creeps to the tower. And he's sitting in his bush because I got him overextended again. Because he's just pushing, and I'm holding the lane where I can. So he's still trying to trade with me, even though he knows he's losing trades. He's losing trades constantly. So I feel free to keep harassing him and pushing him back, even out of the XP zone to where he's losing XP now. Whatever these I call MIA, stuff like that. But I just keep farming up tower because I know when he does come back, he's gonna have to overextend, and eventually Lee Sin will come back for another thing. And he'll have to either spend money on wards to protect himself, or be susceptible to ganks. Even though there's 3 patterns that the jungler can come in. He can come in through their tri-bush, since he can like ward over dragon or baron and come up to tri-bush, or he can come through river, or he can come through lane, just depending on wherever Gangplank puts his ward that he just bought actually. So he's on his way back to lane, and see he's at 43, I'm at 42. I've already caught up to him in CS. I know if I was actually good at CSing with Vladimir, I would have probably been past him, but I finally caught up to him. He stopped at the double golems, and I didn't really know that until now. I looked at him and saw him. See, I thought he was waiting in the brush the whole time that I had him there. He actually went back, came through, did all that stuff, placed a ward and everything. Right here, I took him super low. And I'm just harassing him with my QE combo. I'm trying to keep the stacks up on my E. Just thinking about diving him here. But then I decided this because he's got, I don't know where his jungler is, and he's got a health potion running. So, see right here is when Kennen starts roaming top, and she doesn't call mid MIA, which sucks. And here's where I think about diving him really hard. So, I just got to push his tower, and then I see Kennen come up, pull the initial shock so I know he can't get his stun off on me. If I'd have hit that initial shock, I know he would have got his stun off on me. So, and I would have been dead. So I wait for a few minutes. I'm kind of scared for Kennen to come back out. I'm chugging health potions. So I let him push the lane. And then I just freeze that tower again. So, and that way I know Kennen cannot, unless he just comes from behind and tower dives me, that he's not going to be able to come around and kill me. Right here, I didn't see Kennen go back. I did not see Kennen go back to red lane, and that was my fault. I pushed in on Vladimir. I pushed in on Gangplank, and because I knew I could kill him, but I did not expect Kennen to show up, and that was what hurt me really bad. Was when Kennen showed up, it actually caused me to die too. So, oh, I hate that replay bug. It's not a replay bug, it's where you die and it switches to somewhere else. So yeah, so he pushes my lane and he starts heading back mid. And I actually told Katarina that he was coming mid, and I don't think she listened to me. But, so Lee Sin pushes off my tower and stops, because I tell him to quit pushing it, because if he does, he's gonna push it up there and leave me susceptible to ganks. I did actually get a ward. Little did I remember, I should say, because he did have it last time, that he bought a vision ward to clear out my ward. So I'm not really scared of the jungle right here where I'm at, because I still have my pull up, and he has it's a Nautilus jungle, so he's pretty much all skill shots. Well, pretty much, other than his thing that makes his health, the tanky thing. But I know his initiator tool is a gap closer. So right here, Lee Sin comes in, and he misses his Q and hits a minion, so we immediately back off, because there's no sense in us trying to tower dive that anymore. Plus we don't know where any of the jungle is, anything like that. So I just start pushing up, so start denying him CS. Now that I know I'm ahead and I got my Hex Tech Revolver and my Sorcerer Shoes, I start trying to, you know, deny him CS, since I'm a little bit ahead now. Put out my ward to watch for ganks. I figured his ward had been out by now, but again, like I said, he did have a pink ward on him. And right here, since I did put that ward out, I saw Nautilus coming in, and I'm so far away from gameplay that I just take the loot, and then I take all what he's going to give me, and then I W his ultimate, which would have gotten me killed from Gangplank. And then Gangplank puts out his pink ward, and Nautilus clears my green ward. So right here, I'm a little skeptical about just going back up there and start doing what I was doing, because Nautilus could have been waiting in that brush. I waited for my pool to come almost off cooldown before I ran into that brush to check. That way I actually knew I wasn't going to get ganked. Sorry, like there, I don't know why I was doing that. I actually knew I wouldn't have got ganked. That way I was, you know, a little bit more prepared.
Shut down.
Right here, they dove in pretty deep. And I get the kill right there. And then he runs that way, and then he runs from behind. Gangplank runs up from behind, so I try to turn on him, but Lee misses his Q again, and then Gangplank does something smart. He runs over there, and I don't see him. So we think he's in that brush. So I start to leave, because I think he went into his jungle, and Lee does something stupid and stays there and backs and gets jumped by both of them. And there's nothing I can do to help, so I just keep going back to top lane, because if I go in there right now, I would die. So I just go back to top lane. And here's where my CS gets a little better. I mean, I've already caught up to the CS, but here's where it does get a little better. So far, we're only down about 0.6k in gold. It's not that, you know, not that tremendous. It's probably like that one kill. So Gangplank went back again. I actually didn't notice again. He stayed gone for a long time out of lane, which allowed me to get the level advantage plus the CS advantage. And every time he comes to lane, I just harass him constantly. Since Vlad has no mana and he does have mana, I was just constantly keep harassing him and take his life away from him. And then I had red buff, so I was going to attacks with him. And I didn't know he had flash up. So I went ahead and went all in, and he actually, flashed away, so I couldn't ignite him or do anything like that. So here, he knows if I get a good combo on him, he will die. So I don't know why he stuck around, but when he did, I activated burst, I QE, ignite, and then I pull underneath the tower to make sure I get the kill. But he dies before I get there. I actually got another kill right there. So I started pushing the tower, and I didn't realize Kenny was right behind me, so it was too late. I was trying to juke his Q, but he had his ult, so it kind of messed me over. Oh, he stole the dragon from him. I didn't know that. But then we get a couple kills. So yeah, pretty much your top lane, what you're supposed to be doing is just farming. Sometimes you can come down for little skirmishes like that. Usually, excuse me, it's very early in the morning. Usually, one top laner goes down to help his team and gets dragon while the other one pushes the turret. That's what I've seen in a lot of games. One pushes the turret, so they kind of even out the exchange, one turret for one dragon. So here Gangplank is again pushing extremely hard. He just keeps pushing and then leaves to go do double rolls, or leaves to go do waves, which is kind of bad, except he's taking it from his jungle, who is a little bit behind, just because Nihilus is a slower jungle. So he's just letting me freeform, which is something we never want to let a Vlad do. If you let a Vlad freeform, he's just going to be crazy insane late game. Which I do get pretty insane late game. So he sees Lee right there. Right. As soon as he's coming back into Lee. And I notice he doesn't have any more pink wards. So I had 2 wards of my own just in case he did clear out one, so I could find out where the pink ward was and I could put it down somewhere else. And I noticed he doesn't have a pink ward, so I started, pushing lane so I can deny him CS plus put a ward down. And I actually put it in the same brush that he has CC just to make sure that his pink ward still wasn't there.
Shut down.
So right here, Lee catches Kennen way off in the enemy lines, and then Gangplank goes to help, and then I catch him. He is super scared of me right now. So I'm just, every chance I get to do damage, I'm doing damage. I have this tower pushed so hard that it's down pretty low. Now right here you see Katarina Lee Sin coming out. They're wanting to dive him. So I'm getting ready to push the tower. But he knows something's up. I think he saw Katarina come up. And he backs off immediately. So I don't even bother going in, wasting my time. I just start pushing the tower. And then I let them push the tower and I take my CS. Take my CS and top lane. I did not know Gangplank was right there. Or Ken for that matter. And then Katarina walks into him. But I'll wait until he goes back into it and get my ult off him with them. And unfortunately right here she gets ignited by Gangplank. And she tries to mitigate some of the damage, but it's true damage, so it went through anyway. And she dies. So he posts pick up a kill each, and now I am 4-2 with 118 farm, and now Gangplank only has 85. And he even has 3 GP gold per 5s, and I'm still I'm still more likely ahead of him. And now we took over the gold lead by over a K, even though they had dragon, we mitigated it by taking top turret. And here I realized I was only about 200 away from my death cap, so I started farming it in the jungle, just telling the team don't fight until I get death cap, so I can keep that fighting. And then I actually think I have it after I go to the mid lane right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go mid lane and push this real quick, just because I have it. And I know Kennan's scared of me too, even though I'm so low on health. And then Katarina comes in and does her thing, and she barely misses him. Come in and get one more CS, and then now I have my death cap, and I start to go back and get that. There we go. Pick up my death cap. Now usually I rush Woda first, but since I'm just dominating my lane and free farming, I'm just gonna go for my mid game death cap, and then I'll pick up my Woda after that. Just because he's not in lane, and I'm not expecting to getting anything where I need big lifesteal points. So I kind of hold off on my Woda. Now I notice they're all going by, and I noticed that I saw Gameplay leave and go by, and then he's right there, and he just showed it. So I'm just gonna push mid since I know that they all just went by. Now that I'm gonna get mid tower and make the goal lead further.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And then I see my CS is building up top, so I start heading that way. And I'm gonna clear that. But first I'm gonna clear their wraiths, just so I can get a little bit of cover. But I want to clear the big blue wraith. Maybe I clear all of them. That way I can keep doing it. Gangplank spots me, but he's nothing he can really do right now. And then Katarina's gonna head top, that's right. And I'm gonna head mid since she's having a bit of a problem out of Kennen, which is understandable because she just gets stunned at ult, and he kind of counters her. So we switch for a bit, and I start farming mid lane, which is the same. I just start pushing, which Kennen can't really do anything for me. And then I see Kennen head bot, so I start heading bot too, and I have my ult and everything like that. I had 4 stacks on my E, and I don't know why I didn't do it again. And here they're already diving, so I activate Ghost. And I know it's a big thing, but I ult 2 of them. Get the kill on her, which was a little stupid of me. I should have been able to waited for my team, but actually since I did do that, I baited them into a bad situation, and now Lee Sin and Katarina are both there, and they do pick up pieces. So we actually trade 2 for 4 right there, which is a good trade. And then they do take the dragon for that. So, and then Gameplay is not going to be able to get on the tower. He actually could have, but he decided not to, which is a mistake on their part. He actually goes back and allows his trinity. See, I'm still 40 CS ahead of him. He does have, a positive score or so, but I have 40 CS above him. I do spawn and see that CS is building up at top lane, so I head that way immediately. I bought a spirit, hunting guys, just to give me more spell penetration, since I do see that they are starting to build magic resist across the board. So, excuse me. So I opt to get more spell pin, and then I'm gonna finish Rotom next. The reasoning behind this is I see some people do it. Is when it gets really heavy magic teams, you want to get more magic penetration. So you run double magic penetration, whether it be Spirit Visage and Haunting Guys, or sorcerer boots and haunting guys. Ooh, excuse me, guys. So I decided to go, double spell pin this game. And here I am freezing my lane again because I want to farm. I don't want to, go and get into any small skirmishes. So I'm just letting them hit me because if you hit them back, you're going to push away. And I can heal up really easily off these creeps. So I'm just letting them push. That way I can farm and then get pushed back and I have to go find something else to do and then come back and push again and all that other stuff. I'm just free here and just let myself farm while the rest of the game is going on. And then I see that they're going to take blue, or the middle turret, so I push the lane as fast as I can and get down there, even though it's a little too late. Now, Katarina is doing an excellent job. I didn't know she picked up an Abyssal Scepter until a little bit later on, but she actually did, which amplifies both of our damage. Since we're both, magic users, it does amplify both of our damage while dropping cannons and Heimerdingers and everybody like that. Here, not only some of the lower music that I'm trying to do, it gets caught up. And then we turn on the cannon that came behind that caught up. And then we turn back on all, let's kill him. Oh, 3 of them. Do not use some kind of fear underneath him so they can target him. And then I get a triple kill for that. That was really good play. I think it could have been done better where we didn't lose 2 members, but the way that we were just positioned did turn out that way. So we are going to push mid since we did ace him. So we are going to push mid. And I'm going to, since Vlad is like a lot like Singe, I've noticed, he can farm behind the turret effectively with his ease. So we go ahead and get this turret, and then we push up a little bit and we start to back out. We see Nautilus following us, and we're actually going to do something about it and see where he walks. But he's not there when he turns the corner. So I do have a ward on me, and I place it at blue, and I just start to big fire at blue. We didn't see Varus until it was way too late. I love you inside that fight. So I actually killed this fight actually turns out very and then I lied, it was a 3-for-4 exchange. So and then they get and then Corky takes blue buff. So it was an okay exchange. You couldn't have done better, obviously. So right here, I just bought my Woda. Now I should be, super tanky. After that triple kill, I am 945 with 193 CS, the most in the game. Which, like at the beginning of the game, I was horrible at CS. I haven't gotten quite used to Vlad's auto attack animation yet, but now I'm farming since Gangplank has just let me free farm the entire game. And see, Gangplank has bought a Hex Drinker. Nautilus has got Merc Treads, which gives him a little bit of MR. And then Heimerdinger's got just a Negatron clone, which gives him MR. So I went ahead and like I said, I went the 2 spell pin plus with Katarina's Abyssal Scepter. That's gonna make it even harder. And then for those of you that don't know what Vladimir ult does, it does amplify damage done by your teammates. So just think about this. Katarina is already broken enough with her ultimate as it is. And then you amplify that damage with Vladimir's ultimate. It completely just dominates. So here, I don't think my team was thinking when we decided to choose a energy jungler, a no mana top, and a no mana mid. So pretty much Lee Sin's been getting blues just for cooldown reduction because he has no use for them other than that. So here I gave it to Alistar because he could use it better than anybody with his cooldowns and his Q and W combo. So here I'm just trying to prove money, and I know they get into a small skirmish, so I start to push it. And then I head down because they are going to start losing this. So I start heading down. I see that 2 of my teammates have already dropped. You know, I'm not really sure what I can do about this situation. I head to the mid tower because I know that if I keep going that way, there's no way I'm going to be able to save anybody. So now it's 4 versus myself. And I know I'm pretty strong, so I just start harassing a little bit. I do see that they're all low, and I do have my ultimate. So I just keep, like I said, I keep harassing, and Kennen takes a free tower shot, and I feel it's my chance. So I ult, and I hit 3 of them. I pull under to stop him. I kill Kennen, and Gangplank comes back in, so I kill those 2. And then Varus comes back in, and then I Q him, and I get the Quadra Quill. If Heimerdinger was there, I'm pretty sure I would have got the penta kill, which would have been my first penta kill, but I unfortunately did not get it. So when I get back, I do buy my Zhonya's Hourglass, just to make me a little bit more tanky, and then just in case I hit that spot where it's just to the point they're gonna kill me, I can Zhonya's. And then Varus says Vlad is OP. He can be if they let you freeform the entire game, just like Gangplank did me. You can get pretty fed pretty easily. So like I said, I do have the highest CS in the game now, even though I started off with one of the worst. And pretty much with Vlad, something I've noticed is you just want to walk around and keep your E up at max tax, especially if you're going for a team fight, which late game you're always pretty much going to be team fighting. The reason that is you do a lot of damage with that E. And I wanted to leave Cinder away here because I knew Kennen was going to come this way, the shortest path, and he actually stuck his head out and bait us into a bad situation. So here I just come out and I start harassing, stuff like that. Every time I step out, I hit a Q and an E combo, just trying to harass them down a little bit before we go in and start doing. Here they think they got me, so they should counter the shit and I fool. And I start to run because there's no way I can do anything. I see behind me. I could probably kill him, but I'm just very embarrassed. And here we actually trade back a Quadra, but he can get a penta, but he doesn't know where I went. So I want to take their blue, but I don't know where a lot of them are. So I just go ahead and back, and I know they're going to start pushing mids. I see them now. So I head back, pick up a Giant's Belt. I'm going to probably build it into either a Raleigh Crystal Scepter or either a Warmogs, just to make me more tankier with my passive. And they take the mid turret, and I come up, and they're both afraid of me, even if it's 2 versus 1. They're super afraid of me. So I just start farming, just to try to catch up. And when my team starts to get up, I do notice that Baron is available, so I start heading that way in case they do get it. They do have our jungle warded up, which is why I don't see why they didn't see us go for Baron, because we went straight for it. We knew they were low and they had power, so they went straight for it after that. I go ahead and start it, and that's how I do it, since I'm a bit tanky. And we start on with Kennephone, causes that out, there's a ward up, which kill and pick up the Baron. And then they run from us because we do have Baron and we have the lead now. So here I see that the bush is warded because Heimer hit me with a rocket in it, and I wouldn't do that if I was stealth. So I do that, there's no word in there. But we decide we're gonna just push it and push it out. Give some else is cute, so we just decided to go in and throw an ultimate down. And right here, I know I can't take both of those, so I'm zone use it, but I'll continue to take it. And after this, we just push for the win. And we win it after that. So this is after this commentary. Leave some stuff in the comment section below to let me know what I can work on with Vlad. Obviously, last hitting is one of those things. Just so I can know what I can do in the near future.